Always remember, your focus determines your reality. Stay close to me, and you'll be safe.
How you guys doing today? We're going to do another recap video of my GA. This was just barely streamed, not even an hour ago. So we're going to do a really fast recap of this for today. Not going to be a super in-depth one because most of these counters that were used today were used my last round. So if you guys want to see the actual battles in this GA, you can just go watch the old ones from yesterday. They're pretty much the identical battle. There's not really much of a difference. So let's go check out the board because this is we just did a full clear this guy and he full cleared us, so we can see the difference in the ending thing. So we did win by literally one banner. One banner difference, guys. That's just going to show you how much of importance it is to get as much banners as possible, trying to undersize stuff. And yeah, we played pretty much everything really solidly. The battles I just don't have today, and pretty much they're really stupid ones. You don't need to read them or look at them too much to know what's going on here. The Grievous team, we're using the same exact Bass lineup as we did last GA, so super easy there. Pretty much just work down B2, B1 a little bit, and then mark down Grievous, so you call it good there. Today, though, versus Rogue One, we used a little bit of a different team. We used JTR instead of using like a Treya team. This way we could actually save a different team versus the Bosk team, and then later on we could save Treya versus a backwall team like one of these. So let's just go into some of the footages today. You guys know what I use versus those two. We use Bastila versus the Grievous, and we use JTR versus the Rogue One team here. And now we'll go on to the footage of where it starts today here. And actually, before we do that, we can see some of the stats of what we're looking like. So we come over here into the bot section, and very similar GA, like almost identical rosters almost. Only difference is that he has Marauder. I don't have Marauder. He doesn't even have Malik. So this is super, balanced. Sorry for that. But yeah, GP only 200k difference. Character GP only 200k. So very similar. I'm not even worried about matchmaking being bad here. Matchmaking was actually pretty good. You can see down here, even that great is because Zetas are at pretty much the same. 66 Zetas in both rosters here, so super similar. I do have 2 more Gear 13s than him, though. I will say that. But I think when we were doing this GA, I only had like 5, maybe. I think I did not have 6. I just recently got my Han Solo Gear 13, so yeah, very similar stuff here. All around stats are pretty much identical. So now that we know this, let's go into the battles for today. All right, let's go here for the Karth team first. As of right now, I'm going to almost always use CLS versus Karth, and almost always is going to be an undersized squad here. For some reason today, I couldn't get all the crits landing on missions, so we didn't really get her down, as fast as I would like to. But that's kind of why I threw in Old Ben here as insurance for it to all be, working well in my favor. So Old Ben is here for his debuffs and his TMR with an extra taunt here. I don't think I could have beat this with just the 3 of them because we got really unlucky with the crits not landing. And on top of that, he has, T3 here getting a lot more, protection out. And on top of that, he modded his entire team for a lot more or not offense, but a lot more HP and protection. So it was really hard to burn through this team here. So I really think that the best bet here was what we used with Old Ben. Very easy counter here. We can skip ahead to see what the banners were like. I think the banners were pretty good, maybe like 59, maybe 60. We were trying to eke out some more banners here from hitting with Chewy, but nope, just 59. So that's kind of our average from the front 2 walls. Let's go on to the Bounty Hunter team, though. Alright, so versus the Bounty Hunter team here, this is Bosk lead. I'm going to use EP versus this one. This Bosk Tenacity was above 140, I think, plus you got to add on to his lead, so around 180 to 190 Tenacity, so super high Tenacity. I'm pretty sure, though, that my Palpatine potency was well over 100% plus his leadership. So we were able to still stick some of the debuffs and stuns on Palpatine, or from Palpatine onto the Bounty Hunters. And we threw in Tarkin to get some more debuffs rather, and some more TMR as well. So we in this team, I don't typically use this EP Vader versus Bounty Hunters, but today we were able to. And typically you just want to burn down Boba Fett first, and then kind of work on the add-ons, and then save Bosk for one of the last because He is super hard to kill, and if you don't worry about, if you worry about him, earlier on, you're gonna, let yourself get a bunch of hits happen to you from, Django, and I guess in this team we had Embo to fight and CAD, so a lot of stuff that could go wrong in these ones. But with EP being able to control the field with all the debuffs and all the TMR and the TM gain from his lead, there's really not much that can go wrong here. So yeah, it was pretty easy stuff here, and let's just skip ahead to our banners. So we got 57 banners here, not the best. I still think we needed to go for a full 5 versus that team and not undersize that. I think that was a really nice bet there for us. So now that we know that, let's go on to more battles in the back zones. All right, really easy one here, Darth Revan versus Sisters. This is easy banners all day long, and don't need to worry about anything going wrong for you. It doesn't matter even what the team looks like you're fighting for the Sisters. This is working for me at least 100% of the time. And the reason we're using this is because I want to save Chireya versus some other teams in the other walls. That way I can get as much banners as possible. This guy did have Ewoks in the back wall, guys, and we had Nest, available at the time, so we use the Darth Revan trio versus that, and then later on we're going to come back using Nest versus the Ewoks. So now we know those, let's go on to the other ones. Alright, so this is the first order team in the back wall, and we're going to undersize this with our Padme. And honestly, guys, and I also really think, I'm not sure why I said super there, but I really think that you can 3v5 this with Padme, Anakin, and GK. I don't think you need Ahsoka in these ones. She does help a ton, but I still think I could have gotten this done with just 3v5. So yeah, Ahsoka does kind of have like the more DPS here out of the team, but really the courage stacks are your DPS. And with crew in these teams, they can't do much damage to you with all the protection up, so you're pretty much just set to just throw it on auto at this point and you get a bunch of banners. So let's just speed it up a little bit what our banners were looking like. And just the 2 Kylos now. And let's see, what do we get for banners? 59 banners, so we're getting a lot of 59s here. The reason being is that we're undersizing it for one, and we're not getting full amounts of protection back. And I'm very close to getting a lot of the protection back on a lot of these teams, but I'm just like one sliver away from getting full protection, which kind of sucks. You lose it like 1 or 2 banners that way. But in the end, it's still really good banners, and you're undersizing a team, and you're getting the win as well. So let's go on to the next one. All right, so this is one of the last teams here for today. This is a Chewie lead. This is what is this? Clone Wars Chewbacca lead with Vandor, L3, Stormtrooper Han, and Barriss. So with Triumvirate, this is kind of why I want to save Triumvirate. I was hoping, though, to see Geos in the back wall because I would use Triumvirate versus that, getting easy banners as well. But we were going to just use this versus this team because guess what? I don't need to worry about anybody one-shotting me like a Nest. And pretty much Nihilus just does his Nihilus thing, annihilating everybody, and Sion gets his taunts up. Easy auto battle here, so let's just speed this one up a little bit. Sorry, I got to just double tap some of these so I can get through it a little bit faster for you guys. And let's see, Barriss left. Yeah, it's kind of hard right now to figure out the best spot for Barriss. I kind of like Barriss on defense rather than offense. But yeah, I don't know. Let's see the banners. 61 banners, not bad. Very similar banners that I would be getting versus the Geo team. So it was super nice trade off of there. And now we'll just finish this off with Ewok team. We're using Kira Ewoks, or Kira with Nest versus the Ewoks. And that's only, I would typically just use Nest. But guys, this Ewok team has every Zeta, and everybody is gear 12, and they got really good mods on Logray because Logray has over 100% potency, so I had to make sure I played this super safe, and I didn't want to risk it. So pretty much this is how it always goes in Nest teams versus Ewoks. You always want to kill Elder first, stop the revives, and you want to go straight for Logray, make it so the dazes are gone, because he's the only one that can daze, and then after that just put on auto, guys. It's super simple, and yeah. Honestly, you could probably just, throw it on auto from the start and just let it do its AoEs and killing everybody at the same time. So yeah, this is a kind of a long battle because you got to let Nest damage ramp up with all these buffs. So we'll just speed it up a little bit. All right, there you guys go. Pretty easy. We got both those Elder and Logray done with. And let's see the banners. Let's rewind it a little bit. Let's see. Look at that. We're getting 50k crits, guys. It's crazy. So 60 banners. If If this was a less geared and less Zeta Ewok team, I would have just done Nest solo and got 63 banners and would have gave me an even better opportunity to win without having to worry about anything going wrong. So that is the offense for today, guys, and that's kind of it. I'm sorry we didn't see the Grievous or the Rogue One teams, but you gotta just know that they're almost identical to what we're using in the last GA. There's not much to be said about it. So yeah, so that's kind of how we finish this one up, guys. 1915 banners to his 1914. If we would have, thinking back on it and looking at it, guys, we probably could have gotten more banners from the Ewok team without Kira lead. I'm not sure if that would have been a good play, though, without Kira being the leadership, but we don't know. And then what else? We kind of played those two perfectly. Didn't see the battles there, but it was pretty good battles, guys. Versus Bounty Hunters, I kind of wanted to get more banners that way. We only got, I think 57, not the best. And versus this Karth team, we got 59, so we're still looking good here. And then the back wall, like I said, with the Padme team, I really could have 3v5 that, getting even more banners. So if I play this how I think I should have played it, looking back on it, 3v5ing the first order team and then just soloing with Nest would have gave me around 5 banners extra, I would say, and then put me at 1920, and then there's no way he's going to be able to come back from that. So that's today's GA, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Want to keep these pretty short and sweet. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it for today. If you did, give it a like, share with others, and sub for more type of these content for this will go. And we do have a Discord and Patreon if you guys want to check those two out. And we'll just throw it in the end, guys. This is my reaction to me winning by 1 point. But that's it for today, guys, and I'll see you later.